Hello world, welcome back to the Razor RC. We're taking a look at a brand new vehicle from Team Associated. This is the Datsun 620 110 scale electric touring truck is what they call it. It's based off the Apex 2 platform, which is their ready to run on-road platform, four-wheel drive, and yeah, this is pretty cool. So this just came out. I am taking a look at this, and probably the most interesting thing about this is the scale body. So it is officially licensed Datsun body. I got kind of a fondness for Datsun because I had a Datsun 260Z as my very first car, so I kind of like the Datsun lineup, and yeah, we're going to be taking a look at this. This is the body. It comes in this sort of beige tan color, so I guess it's probably a traditional 1970s color scheme. My Datsun 260Z was like this weird green color, so a very 70s looking color. But yeah, very nice scale body. It does have, sort of the JDM mirrors. It does have windshield wiper blades that do move. Some nice little stickers for the door handles, the little vents. It does have this wing, so it's got kind of a wide body style. So I don't think the original Datsun had the fender flares, but that is an option. The nice little Datsun logo here on the back. Tail lights. Underneath there are provisions for LEDs, so little light buckets you can put in there, and it is a nice Lexan body. Also comes with the sticker sheet, so if you want the racing stripes or additional logos or the fender flare, like black painted or black plastic look fender flares, you can do that, as well as additional information here, the Team Associated manual, which is always really good, very detailed information about how to basically disassemble your car, parts numbers, all that kind of stuff. So yeah, here we go. This is the vehicle. So the Apex 2 plastic chassis, obviously flat pan underneath. Nice little details here for some of the cutouts for, I guess, transmission and stuff like that. Four-wheel drive, center steel shaft down the middle. I believe, yes, steel dog bones in the rear and steel dog bones in the front. Adjustable body posts. They are cut pretty short here in the back, as you can see, for that flat bed, bed of the vehicle. Longer posts up here in the front, using body clips to raise and lower them, and then you can obviously cut them as well. Plastic composite bodied shocks with shock caps, preload spacers, sprung pretty well. I would say actually the suspension feels very balanced front to rear on the firm side, like you would expect for a touring vehicle. Nice, really, sort of like scale looking wheels, kind of this gunmetal gray color, really nice. Takes a full-size LiPo pack, battery straps, 550 sized brushed motor. I think it's 15 turn brushed ESC. Looks very similar to like a Hobby Wing type of ESC, and then it's got the receiver mounted like upside down there on the bottom. There's a Metal Gear servo. I'm not really sure the specs on the servo, so we'll have to see how fast it is. Plastic drag link here, very wide steering post there in the front. Fixed turnbuckles, plastic, but they do make some option parts. They do make sway bars, they do make aluminum shocks, they do make adjustable, I think, aluminum turnbuckles as well. So a lot of option parts you can get. You can see some of the sway bar mounts there in the rear. Foam bumper up front, additional sway bar mounts in the front as well. Plastic double arm wishbone suspension. They are I think they're fluid filled gear differentials front and back. In the middle, I think it's just a spool. I don't think there's a slipper or center diff. So that is pretty typical, I think, for these types of vehicles. So yeah, this thing looks pretty cool. Some of the other optional parts comes with a little bag of goodies. Looks like an optional battery tray mount with like a different receiver box. So looks like you can mount that if you want to run more like a shorty style little receiver pack. Maybe like a center brace, not totally sure what this is. Spare hollow balls, plastic, maybe Delrin, kind of a white plastic there as well. Some foam spacers for your battery, and then some additional turnbuckles there, the spares off the same parts tree there. So yeah, some additional spares there. It does come with the XP120 radio that we know and love. I don't think this vehicle has DVC or anything. It's just a standard receiver from my understanding. We'll check it out. But yeah, wheels, hard rubber, very much an on-road tread pattern like you would expect. So yeah, a nice little vehicle. It sells for $336 here in the US. as is. They also make a full ready to run with battery and LiPo for $400. So depending on whether you already have a battery or charger and all that kind of stuff, or if you need that, you can get one of those two options. So yeah, next thing to do is take this thing out and see how it drives. All right, we got the Datsun 620 all set up. Got a 3S pack in there. Applied a few stickers just to get it, you know, looking a little better. Comes partially stickered, but you can definitely add your racing stripes and logos and stuff. So put a few on there, and we're going to see how this thing actually drives. So yeah, 3S LiPo. Pretty surprising that a brushed vehicle can take 3S. This is the only one I've ever had, at least. So pretty unusual. We're going to see how it actually drives. Out of the box, you do just plug in the battery and it turns itself on. There's no on-off button, and yeah, let's see how this thing actually drives. So okay, very responsive, but also very neutral. First time with this Apex 2 platform, so oh wow, it actually, well, easy to drive, I can say that. There we go, full rip right there. That's full throttle. Brush motor, 550 size, 15 turn. Got the trigger to max. So yeah, that's so it looks like. Drives super well, you know, for a truck. Okay, so it looks like maybe it's got the double tap. But yeah, let's bust out the Sky RC, turn on the app, and so let's start. Actually, we need a track first. Hit the start button, and yeah, let's see how this thing actually drives. Speed-wise, full rev, instantaneous torque. There we go, max speed. Just bring it back. Stop. Read 29 miles per hour. So that's what we got. 3S power. So not crazy fast. I mean, I would say definitely you just want to run this on 3S. 2S would be, you know, probably around 20 miles per hour. I will say the other thing about this, it's 10 scale touring car or touring truck based off the standard touring car chassis. So the truck looks a little bit smaller for a 10 scale. You know, it's not that monster truck size. The body is, you know, closer to like a touring car 10 scale, not a off-road 10 scale vehicle. I think it's got a little servo. Ooh, little drift there. Bit of gravel. I would say this is probably the best handling on-road car I've had. I haven't had like a ton. Oops. Yeah, a little gravel out there. I'll spin it out, but yeah, it handles quite well. Team Associated obviously has their racing pedigree, including touring car. They don't make touring car race vehicles anymore, but yeah. Let's go. Yeah, 30 miles an hour. Not too bad.
You got a camera on it?
No.
Oh, that's a GoPro on your
Yeah, I got the GoPro and a little speed sensor, but no camera. Yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah, it's fun though.
Yeah, it looks like a blast.
Little Datsun. See if we can see how this thing drives. See if we can drift this a little bit. Definitely driftable. It's got a spool, no slipper or center diff or anything. You can get an aluminum center spool upgrade. And I'm sure people will put brushless motors and stuff in this thing, but you know, as an entry-level vehicle, not too shabby. The other thing I would say, even though it's got Man, too much gravel. Even though it's got the truck body, you know, it dries very flat. I did add 2 thin preload spacers, 1 on each side in the rear shocks, just because I got a pretty heavy 3S pack in there. I think the stock shocks probably set up more for 2S LiPo than 3S. So this will work a little better. Alrighty. Drift action there. And I think we are at low voltage cutoff. Alrighty, well, there you have it. First run of the Datsun 620 from Team Associated. Cool little 4-wheel drive, 10 scale electric touring truck. Yeah, it runs pretty good. I would say advantages of this thing that I've seen so far, obviously the cool looking scale body, if you're into that thing. If you're into the Datsun truck thing, this is, you know, one of the nicest out there. The wheels, I think, look phenomenal as well. Second thing I would say is the handling is actually really good. Tires, totally fine here on asphalt, no issues. There's a lot of gravel here and, you know, loose dust and stuff, so it'll spin on that, but otherwise, really good traction. Pretty stiff and I would say a little more racy oriented suspension setup, so handles quite well for an on-road vehicle. Very neutral, very balanced. Yeah, tons of steering, all that good stuff. So that would be a pro of this thing. So yeah, anyways, going to be driving this some more before we do the full review, but I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit the like, share, subscribe buttons. Look for more videos soon. Thanks for watching.